Hello there. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Knocks to Nuggets. My name is Oluwayomi Ute, and it's such a joy to come your way this very beautiful Monday morning, the very first Monday in the month of June. Thank God we made it this far. Honestly, every time you see a new day, just say thank you, Jesus, because nothing woke you up. No alarm clock, no friend, no family member, no one woke you up. You are awake and alive today because God's mercies kept you and kept me. Thank God for another day. And I want to say a big thank you to every single person that's joining me live on this edition of Knox to Nuggets. Every single person that's giving me the share of their time this time Monday morning, I do not take it for granted at all. I say a big thank you. And for everyone that will watch after, again, I say thank you. And like I would always ask, please like the video, share it, let somebody out there know that there is something called Knox to Nuggets. We've got to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and it can only happen with you and I. So a big thank you to everyone that is making it happen. God bless you. So today, I'm the guest in the house. But before I go a step further today, I just want to take you on this short break. Yes, welcome back. That was a short break. So, what are we talking about today? I had a friend come into the studio who wants to be a part of this studio, but I don't have a choice but to tell her to excuse us because we've got to have this conversation. So yes, she's around today because it's public holiday. It's the midterm break, so most children are at home in this part of Nigeria. And so it's also a joy to have the children around. And all through the month of May, it was all about raising them right, laying the right foundation, building strong nations, building them because they are not just the future leaders, they are leading even now. So today, what are we talking about? We are talking about the comfort zone. And I've come to challenge you that this comfort zone, it is time to exit. Yes, if you have been in the comfort zone for so long, trust me, the time to exit is now. You've been there for so long, and thank God for you. But hey, we just have to exit. You've got to get up, you've got to get out. Now, comfort zone, what exactly is it? What are we talking about? I'm sure you've heard it severally. Comfort zone, comfort zone. You are in your comfort zone. I'm in my comfort zone. They are in their comfort zone. What exactly is the comfort zone? The comfort zone is that situation where you find yourself feeling safe or at ease. It's that place where you are settled. Dictionary says it's a settled method of working that requires little or no effort. Now, if that is all there is about comfort zone, it will be a good place to be, where you require little or no effort. Looks like a coast, a place we want to be. But hear it all. Say, and it yields only barely acceptable results. Now, that is the challenge. When you find yourself in that space where it yields only the barely acceptable result, that is a comfort zone and you don't want to be there. Comfort zone is a psychological state in which a person feels at ease because they are not being tested. Inside the comfort zone, people don't typically engage in new experiences or take on any challenges. In the comfort zone, you hardly engage in new experiences or take on any challenges. It's continuing in activities that are familiar so you feel in control of the environment. But the clincher is the fact that it yields barely acceptable results. is not the place for excellence. It's not the place of the extra mile. It's not the place you want to be when you want to progress. So you have the comfort zone and then you have the growth zone. So I'm challenging somebody out there today. It's not about whether you are succeeding or not. It's not about whether you have the monies or not. It's not about whether you have good health or not. If you're in that place where you produce barely acceptable results, it's time to get up and get out of the growth zone. You know why? If you stay in the comfort zone long enough, you will go extinct. You heard me. If you stay in the comfort zone long enough, you will grow extinct. You know why? People are coming who are refusing to stay in the comfort zone. If you think you are the only cock crowing, just wait a little longer. You will discover there are several others out there crowing louder than you. So you cannot afford to be in the comfort zone any longer. Yes, you've been there. It's been kiss sera, whatever will be. But like I will always say, whatever will be will not be. Somebody has got to make it be. The law of motion, everything will stay either in a state of rest or in a state of constant motion until an external force is applied to it. If something is in a state of rest, you need a push to get it going. If something is going consistently at 10 kilometers per hour, if you want to make it go faster, you need an extra push. If you want to stop it, you need something to stop it. So there must be something new in your life. You've got to learn to engage in something more. Comfort zone, it's beautiful, but honestly, yes, it will lead to extinction. I know as I thought about comfort zone, I came across a few quotes that I want to share with you. Somebody said, and I don't know who, so it's anonymous, said a comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. A beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. So a comfort zone can easily be described as a barren land because nothing is growing there. Farrah Gray said, comfort is the enemy of achievement. Comfort is the enemy of achievement. Eddie Harris Jr. said, the sooner you step away from your comfort zone, you will realize that it wasn't really comfortable after all. The sooner you step away from your comfort zone, you will realize that it really wasn't all that comfortable. So yes, it's comfort zone. You are feeling comfortable, but when you step out and you look back, you would ask yourself, what was I even doing there all this while? Another person said this, said great things never came out from comfort zone. There's been not one invention that came out from a comfort zone. Every invention, every innovation comes from the growth zone. You have got to move from the comfort zone to grow. You've got to move from the comfort zone to have achievement. You've got to move from the comfort zone to stay relevant. Neil Donald Walsh said, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So if you think you have been living and you have been in your comfort zone, it says life begins at the end of your comfort zone. That's where life begins. And another person said, I think it was Matt Lemond, said this, said in the absence of a challenge, there is comfort. In the presence of comfort, there is no change. Did you get that? In the absence of a challenge, there is comfort. But in the presence of comfort, there is no change. So what do you want? Comfort zone or growth zone? Someone else said, all progress takes place outside the comfort zone. Yes, so progress is beautiful, but it will only happen outside the comfort zone. Godier, Haval Godier said, the only thing that is stopping you from where you are to where you want to go is your comfort zone. So in actual fact, comfort zone is not a place you want to be. It's actually a distraction in your life. It's actually stopping you from getting to where you want to go. And someone else said, a comfort zone is nothing but a belief. A mere reflection of your thoughts. You desire something better. Listen to this. It says you desire something better, but yet you fear change. So you want something better, but you do not want change. So what happens? Self-doubt will bind you there. How do you get out of your comfort zone? So you need to believe in yourself. And of course, Brian Tracy, he said this: the comfort zone is the great enemy of courage and confidence. The comfort zone is the great enemy of courage and confidence. Comfort zone. I'm challenging you today that comfort zone is not a place to stay. I'm challenging you to exit it. Yes, even the Bible says, woe to them that are at ease in Zion. You just said you should not be. Say woe to them. I mean, it's a curse to be at ease in Zion. There's so much to do out there. The world needs you. You are here not as an onlooker, not as a bench woman, but there's something critical that God has put in you to add to the world. When you're in your comfort zone, you are sitting down and say, Ki Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. The world is passing by and you are not contributing your quota. You are taking space. You are warming the bench, but we need you. We need you to come out and be your best self, because there's so much in you that the world needs. The world will be a better place when you are contributing your quota, and you cannot contribute it in the comfort zone. I'm sure you got that. So what are the signs that you're in a comfort zone? How do you know you are in a comfort zone? Number one, you are comfortable. You are practically on auto. You don't need to think to get anything done. That's comfort zone. You don't need to think. You're just there. It's like breathing. You don't think to breathe, do you? You just breathe. It's natural, it's normal, it's effortless. If that is how you are living your life day in, day out, week in, week out, wake up, you are in the comfort zone. How else do you know that you're in the comfort zone? Quite similar to the first. That first one just summarizes it all. When you unconsciously refuse change, when you unconsciously refuse new ideas, when you unconsciously reject new way of doing things, when you are just comfortable doing the same thing over and over and over again, hello, you are in the comfort zone. So you're just there. When somebody says, can we try this? Says, no, we can't try that. Somebody says, I think we can do this better this way. No. It's good the way it is. You think you are preserving the space. Nobody grows in preservation mode. No. Nobody grows there. When you're in the preservation mode, you don't go. So you either grow or you die. You either grow or you stagnate. You either grow or retrogress. And that's the truth. Have you been in a vehicle before and you thought you were on speed? And suddenly you looked into the rear mirror and saw a car coming. And it was very tiny. You could not even tell the type of car it was. You could see. And then suddenly it's getting closer. But you are on speed. You think you are in motion. You are on cruise. 100 kilometers per hour. You have set yourself there. You're not going any faster than this. Suddenly the car comes closer. Then you can realize that, oh, it's a Lamborghini. It's black. Then suddenly you can see even the plate number is still coming. You think you are in front, you think you are ahead, you think you are ahead of the game. Suddenly you can actually see who is driving that black Lamborghini. Guess what? Might just be you while you're muted driving that black Lamborghini. Get what I'm saying? And then suddenly it's by your side. And suddenly it speeds past you. And in a matter of seconds, you might not even see the brake light of that car. What happened? Did you stop? No, you didn't stop. No, you didn't stop. You were moving. You were in your comfort zone. You thought life had come to an end. It cannot get better. But somebody else is innovating. Somebody else is thinking. Somebody else is moving. So, how do you know you're in the comfort zone? Remember, you are comfortable. You are on auto. You unconsciously reject new ideas. And then your to-do list is the same day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out. Your to-do list is the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 10, the same every day. You are in the comfort zone. When you prefer the default or status quo, you are in the comfort zone. That's the truth. When you are in a repetitive mode, you are in a comfort zone. And yes, thank you for saying amen to that Lamborghini. You know what I mean? Hallelujah. It's thank you, Auntie Binta. Yes, 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 yes. You know, somebody can say amen for me. You know what I mean? But not what really grows in the comfort zone. So what do you need to do? How do you exit? How do you come out of the comfort zone? I've told you the fact that you don't need to be, you can't afford to stay in the comfort zone. How do you get out? Number one, and I will always say for me, if you want to have a change, this number one is a constant. Realize that you are in the comfort zone. To thyself, be true. Nobody can tell you you are if you don't say it. Realize that you are in the comfort zone. Look into the mirror of your life and tell yourself the truth. Oh boy, oh girl, this thing is status quo. I'm in the comfort zone. That's the first thing. When you realize you're in the comfort zone, then the desire to get out of the comfort zone comes. So realize you are there, but number two, desire to come out of it. The desire of the righteous is good and will be granted. So you need to have the desire to get out because it is not easy to come out of the comfort zone. So you've got to have the desire. You've got to have it in you, telling yourself, I'm coming out of this situation. This comfort zone, I am coming out of it. I'm getting out of cruise control. I'm getting the gear out of neutral. I want to engage the gear. I've got to move. You need to apply some force. So you need that desire. You need to be ready for it because something will want to push you back. Something want to take you back to that place where it's key Sarah. Just sit down, wake up in the morning without thinking. You have your prayer without thinking. You read without thinking. You make your affirmations without thinking. You take a bath without thinking. You go to work and just do the same thing again and again. Even at work, it's the same routine. You are not thinking. You are not adding value. You have caked into that space. If you must break out, you need some energy. So you've got to desire to get out of the comfort zone. And because you need that energy, so I will always tell you, when you need to do, one thing you need is someone. You need someone. You need a mentor. You need a coach. It could even be peer coaching. It could be your friend, your colleague. It could be somebody even that you both say, you know what? Hey, we are both in this comfort zone. We need to push ourselves to come out. You need to have an accountability partner. Someone that will keep looking out on you and saying, how far have you gone on this need to change? What have you done? What are you doing? We have agreed on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Where are you on the scheme of things? You need someone in your life that can check up on you, that can ask you the right questions, that can give you the necessary push. You need that person. So find somebody. Get a mentor, get a coach, Have a peer accountability partner. Just get somebody. You can't come out of the comfort zone alone. You can't macho it. Don't think, Yomi, don't worry. I know what to do. I'll just come out. You, because when you need to break out, sometimes the forces are telling you go back. That somebody wants to come out in a wild wind. The wind will rather push you in than pull you out. And you feel safer in there. It's cozy. But when you have someone that is saying you can't go back, you can't afford to change, you can't afford to look back, you are encouraged to push forward. Yes, leaving the comfort zone takes intentionality. You've got to be intentional about it. It's something you've got to want to do. You don't have a choice. You've got to be intentional. What else? You've got to be committed to it. Yes, I need to come out of the comfort zone, and I will come out of the comfort zone. You've got to be intentional about it. You have to be committed. Don't just think you can. You've got to work your way out of it. Then set personal goals. So you want to come out. How do you want to come out? Set personal goals. Tell yourself, I want to come out and I will come out. So set the goals. Where am I now? This is June, is the 5th day of June. Where do I want to be by December? So if I want to be here by December, what do I need to do? Which books do I need to read? Which programs do I need to attend? Which coach do I need? Which accountability partner do I need? You've got to be intentional about it. Set your personal goals. Is it financial? Set it. Is it academic? Set it. Is it career? Set the goals. And don't set the goals in your head. Write it down. These things never forget. Take a piece of paper and a biro. Oh, Yomi, don't worry. I've gone digital. Get your phone. Go to it. Open the notepad. So open a blank space on the notepad and write those goals. June to December, where do I want to be? Write it down. Oh, I know them so well in my head. Write it down. And when you write it, what else do I need you to do? Keep it in view. Don't just write it down and tuck it somewhere under your pillow. It won't help you. It won't go from your pillow to your brain. Trust me, it won't. Don't tuck it under in your library and say, don't worry, it's in my library. It's not a reference material. It's a working document. That personal goal is not a reference material. It is a working document. So put it somewhere you can see it. If possible, stick it by your mirror. Everyone, not just ladies, look at the mirror every day. Even the guys do. So you can put it by your mirror. You can stick it on your on the face of your laptop. So every time you open your laptop, you can see it. You can put it on the panel of your laptop. So while you are working, your other eye is looking at the goal and saying, these are the goals I want to achieve between now and June. This is where I'm and December. This is where I'm going. Keep the goals in view. Keep looking at it every day. The effect of it is this. Every day you look at it, something in your mind is working. Something about you is telling you what next to do. Everything about you is on a pull in that direction. And whatever you look at it long enough, you will become. One of the quotes that have become popular for this year, really, on this program is that you cannot feature in the future you have not pictured. And I've said it a few times if you have been following me. You cannot feature in the future you have not pictured. So put it on. Have it clearly in your mind's eye. Look at it daily. Look at it morning, noon, and night. Keep it in view. Those personal goals. What else? Act. Take your baby steps. Take your baby steps. I'm not there yet. Yes, you are not there, but take your baby steps. One day, one step, little thing. Oh, I don't know how to do it. I only know this little bit. Start with that little. It will grow. I remember when I started Knox to Nugget. So I'm not there yet, but I can share my growing story, right? I'm sure that's okay with you. When I started out on Knox to Nugget, now a dear friend is my accountability partner in this. He just moved the entire studio to my house and said, now we are starting Knox to Nuggets. And I'm looking at it and I'm wondering, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to do. That's one of the things that will keep you in your comfort zone. Fear. I don't know. I don't know. You never will know it all at once. You are not God. So don't let I don't know keep you in. So I would like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell anybody. Nobody will listen to me. I don't know. I don't have it. And he said, if you want to abuse us, abuse us. But come on air. And so I would come on and do 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. And then he says, let's do the live. I said, do live. The one you are recording, I've still not perfected it. You are doing live. And I remember that phrase, fail forward. And today, when I look at some old lives, I'm wondering who even listened to me with these lives. Some of the backgrounds, I look at them and I'm just laughing. I'm like, what? Where did I even get this from? But they were for me, they were the best. They were fantastic. They were cute. But I'm looking at them and I'm saying, oh God, what kind of a background? Some of them you could see the end. Some of them were like that. Some of them were, but I did anyhow. But look at where I am today, 4 years down the line. Am I at the best yet? No. But at least in this area, somehow I have pushed out of the comfort zone. I might not have pushed out in all areas, but in this area, at least I have pushed. So act, do something, take a step. And then what else do you need to do? Measure progress. You've got to measure progress. And the reason is this: if you're not careful, when you come out of the comfort zone, you can enter another comfort zone where you think you have arrived and you settle and you rest. If I had rested then, I won't have this studio in place. Today, now I have a studio. Wow. And I'm like, wow, I'm not even there yet. The journey is still far. There's still so much to do. Yes, the days of humble beginning. Yes, see what the Lord has done. And thank you for those who have stayed true to me in those days of funny backdrops. Thank you, BMG. Thank you, Deroju. Thank you, Gilbert. Thank you, Wale Ajani. Everyone. Thank you, Uncle Reverend Max. Oh, thank you, Shayo. I can go on and on and on. Recalling those people, Inimfon, Emmanuel Ejuru, so many of you that have just kept at those little beginnings and cheering and say, yes, this is good. I like that. And they will pass the comments and I'm wondering, what are they liking in this? I look back to them and I'm like, really? But they cheered me on and I kept going. So one of the things you need to also do when you are coming out of the comfort zone and you are taking those steps, measure progress. Remember, you have your goals. So you are looking at it, how far am I from achieving this goal? How far am I from achieving this goal? And the truth is this: if you keep at it, in a matter of time, even before December, you discover that you need to set fresh goals because you'll have ticked all of those boxes because you kept it in view. You kept working at it. You kept taking your baby steps. It's possible. I know as I want to round off today, I recall somebody saw this program when he was even in those funny shapes, Reverend Obina Nwankwo, and brought me on Grace Impact. I said, Yomi, I like what you're doing on Facebook, on YouTube. Can you come on radio too? And today I'm also on Mix LR, Grace Impact Radio, every Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. So if you go to Grace Impact Radio, 7 a.m., you will get this there as well. It's because I continued. I didn't stay in that comfort zone. And so, as I round off today, I want to encourage everyone in coming out of your comfort zone is tough in the beginning. And I had to put this out there so you can see it. Yes, Anthony, for it is possible. Thank you so much, Joseph. Measure your progress, celebrate your little wins. That's very critical. Celebrate those little wins, they are important. And in coming out of your comfort zone, I had to put this out so that you would say it. It's tough in the beginning, and I must tell you that because you are so unsure of yourself, as if you are stepping into the mighty waters and you think you are going to get drowned. You have been fishing at the edge for so long. If you want the big fishes, you've got to go deep inside the ocean. The whales are not at the edge of the ocean. The sharks are not at the edge of the ocean. What's at the edge? The small, small fishes, the tadpoles. You want the big fish, you've got to swim, go deep. And when you are going there, it's tough in the beginning. It can be chaotic in the middle. But the truth is this, it's awesome in the end, because in the end, it shows you a whole new world. It just shows you that whole new world at the end. So I've come to challenge you today. Make an impact. Make an impact. Make an attempt. Don't stay small. You can start small, but you don't have to stay small. Keep going. The big fishes are in the deep of the ocean, and that is so true. So today, as I round off this edition, I've come to challenge you. Please come out of the comfort zone. It's awesome in the end. It's beautiful in the end. You need to add value. And the more value you add, the truth is this, the more happy, the more satisfied, the more fulfilled. That's the word I'm looking for. The happier you are, the more satisfied, the more fulfilled you become. So please, yes, have an impact mandate. Don't stop until you get there. And trust me, you will get there. I want to encourage you today, come out of your comfort zone. Comfort zone is beautiful, but nothing grows there. And until I come your way next week, Monday, another edition of Knocks to Nuggets. Don't ever forget this. If you can think it, you can be it, and you can have it. You can move from the comfort zone to the growth zone because you have what it takes. And until then, don't forget it. Together, we win. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful working week ahead. God bless you. Bye for now.